Welcome to my squat mobility routine. So this will be a follow along routine that you can do from home, from the gym, from anywhere really. And the aim will be here is to increase your squat depth and your hip, ankle and knee mobility, as well as the strength of your leg rotators and the little hip muscles that help you perform a squat. Okay, so you don't really need anything for this, maybe a mat, but potentially something stable like a rig or a pillar to hold on to, because we're gonna do a couple assisted exercises. First, I would like you to get nice and comfortable on the floor. I'm just sometimes checking my watch to see if I'm still in the picture. So I would like you to get very comfortable, just sitting down, and you're gonna bring up your feet to about this much, just outside of your shoulder width. Okay, we're gonna start with some 90-90 hip rotations. So the aim here is that once you fully rotated to one side, both of your knees are in a 90-degree angle. So if you need a little bit of adjustment to make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be, then go for it. Otherwise, if you are struggling to get to a range just yet, then it's absolutely fine. You'll get there in time. Okay, so from here, what we're gonna do is just gently lift up one leg and go to the other side. Okay, again, so nothing major here. We are just getting comfortable in rotating our legs. We're gonna do about 10 of these. Eventually you'll start to notice where you got a little bit of tightness or where you have a little bit of flexibility issues, but that is absolutely fine. Again, this is something that you can do from your home, maybe every day, or just before your leg session or squat session, so you can get ready for it. So I'm sure you noticed I'm using my hands as a little assist. If you are a little bit more advanced, or if you'd like to add another layer to this whole thing, you can try to take your hands away and just slowly rotate to the other side, like so. There. Cool. So next one, you can use one of your hands to assist on your floor. The other hand is going to come onto your knee, and what we're gonna slowly do is not bend but gently lean towards the knee. So you should notice a slight pull or a slight stretch on the outside of your glutes, or like the outside of your hips. So just to a mild discomfort, as I like to call it, where it's not absolutely painful, but you definitely feel like there's something going on. Okay? Maybe go for about 5 deep breaths, 10 deep breaths, it's really up to you. And you're just gonna come back here. Now, from here, what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna work on the back leg here, and we're going to try and lift away that foot using the internal rotating muscle in the hip. And then we're just going to hover the leg there for about 5 to 10 seconds at a time, and back onto the floor. Now normally I would repeat this a couple of times, just going back and forth between leaning onto one and lifting the other one. But we're gonna move on now, so you can do this 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, depending on how much time are you looking to do this for. Now again, here we're going to do the same. So hand is going onto the knee. Now we are going to gently lean onto this other leg. And back. Good. So again, we're going to do the same thing here. So what your aim here is not try to lean away from it, because then you won't necessarily work the muscle as much as we need to. So try to stay upright. It's going to be very, very hard at the beginning, but try your best. Okay, as much upright as your mobility or flexibility allows, and eventually you'll get higher and higher and higher. Now, the next one, what I like to do before is we've done the rotation of the leg inwards. Now it's time to do it outwards. You can do it on the floor, or if mobility is a bit of an issue just yet, what you can do is you can do it standing up. So what you're going to do is hold on to this pillar. You're going to lift up your leg. You can even gently hold it. And what you're going to do is just trying to rotate the leg up here. And then again, we're just going to hold it, and bring it back. And again, here as well, you can do 3-second holds, 5-second holds, 10-second holds, as much as your strength allows. Then just slowly build that up. You should feel a pulling sort of sensation going across your leg here. So if that's where you feel that you are doing it really well. Okay, then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So just from here, just rotate and lift. And again, just hold. And back, and just one more time. And back. So great. So following this, I usually get into a little bit more of a specific warm-up. So this is where I would start to utilize the pillar or anything you've got. It can be the side of the squat, right? So what I would normally do is get into the usual squat width I'm going for, and I'm going to gently bring myself down into a deep squat and just gently hold it here for now. The depth for now doesn't matter as far as your mobility allows and as far down as you can get without getting way too uncomfortable. Okay, so after a few seconds, I'm gonna start to do some ankle rockers. So basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm gonna shift body weight from one ankle, from one leg to the other. And as I'm shifting the weight, I'm gonna try to keep the same side, the heel, really focusing on keeping that heel down and not letting it move away. That's it. And some gentle rocks from side to side. Again, if your mobility doesn't allow to be this far down, then what you can also do is you can get onto one knee. Okay, maybe grab a barbell, a plate, or a kettlebell, or you can just use your knees, and then you can just gently bring your knees in front of your toes, focusing on keeping that heel on the floor. Okay, just putting some gentle pressure on it, or again a few seconds, and then just bring it back. But you gotta do it on the other side as well. Okay, if your legs are starting to get a little bit sore, you can stand up and you can shake it off. We got one more exercise before I would head into actually using the barbell and starting to do some warm-up sets. So again back into this position, and what you're going to do here is you're going to go all the way down, and what we're going to do here is we are going to collapse the knees, collapse the shoulders, and as the stretch or as the exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to start to bring those knees out, okay, without the feet moving anywhere, and we are going to bring the chest as well. Okay, so what this exercise aims to do is reinforces good posture and just good form throughout your squat. Okay, there's plenty of times what I noticed with people I'm working with is their shoulders, upper back and knees tends to collapse. So I started to do this at the beginning of my sessions as well as the sessions I'm delivering, just to help reinforce that position that you need to get down into. So this will work on the muscles that help you keep your chest upright and pulling your knees or rotating the legs outwards. Okay, so what you should feel here is these side muscles should start to kick in and start to work, as well as your erector muscles in the middle upper back. And again, 3-second holds, 5-second holds, doesn't really matter for now. So just start to work up your time, work up your repetitions, 2 repetitions, 5 repetitions, and again, it's up to you. So just make sure you are building it up. And you can use this to bring yourself up. And this is how I would warm myself up, guys. So make sure you do some mobility work. This can be a very good warm-up, but as well as if you're looking for a longer session, this can be done separately. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.